All right, good afternoon here. Beautiful Thursday afternoon, Cali County. We are today just going to look a little bit about quick brake tester for a mag bench. We've done a couple videos over QQIs and pi gauges and stuff like that. Just a little bit over how this stuff kind of works. So one of the main system quality checks that we have to do in NDT for a wet horizontal unit here is a quick brake tester. And I just want to show just a quick little bit how this guy works. What we're going to do is just going to set it right here inside this coil, and the way this mag bench is supposed to work, if you've read 1444 and all that good stuff on how these documents actually work, or how these pieces of equipment actually work, inside of here is a bunch of just different electronic circuitry that is going to ramp up the current really high, really fast, low voltage, and then it's going to cut it off anywhere between half a second to a second, depending on your company. So, saying that, I don't know if you can get around over here. Before, we've kind of looked at how this works. I have my timer set at about 0.63 seconds. 1444 says you might not be able to see it, and that's okay. 1444 says you're supposed to have about a half a second to a second shot duration. Okay, two successive shots while applying particles and all that good stuff. So, in order to make sure that quick brake is actually working for our timer, I'll have you slide in here in just a second. We need to make sure that it's actually shutting the current off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this coil. I just set my quick brake tester inside of that coil. I'm going to run it up to some amperage. It really doesn't make me any difference what the amperage is right now. What I want to make sure, I've got it parked at about 2700. And this bench is kind of old, so it might not match perfectly, but it'll get us close enough to tell what we need. So what we need to do is just make sure that, one, we ramp up high current, and then two, it shuts it off like it's supposed to. So we'll just slide up here if we can and take a look at this quick brake, how I've got it setting in the coil here. We already know that if this thing is setting in a coil, we have current flowing around the outside. Okay, in this case, if we were looking at the tag there, it tells us it's a 5-turn coil, and then as that current flows around the outside, we have a longitudinal magnetic field running right through here. Okay, so we're going to pick up on that and take a look at this little blinky light right here on my quick brake tester, and that's going to tell me whether or not my current is actually being stopped like it's supposed to. So I come down here, I make sure I flip to coil on my setting on my switch. Okay, contacts tells me head. I'm on the coil shot there. Again, I'm at about 2700 amps. So bring the bar down here. I'm just going to take a look at the little blinky light. I'm going to make sure it works. Okay, I ramp up to about 2100 amps. I didn't see it blink because I wasn't looking at it. So I hit it again. You see the little red blink light there? Little red light blink maybe. How about that's a little better? So see the little light blink? That tells me that my quick brake is actually working. It's taking that energy right there out of the coil and it's making that little light blink, which tells me my timer set at 0.63 seconds is working and the quick brake for the actual bench is working like it's supposed to.